6 years ago, I stood in a place vastly different from where I am today. 85 pounds heavier, I was a woman lost in the shadows of fibromyalgia, a heart condition, and severe asthma. My health struggles were a heavy burden on me, and I was lost and not the person that I wanted to become. And not only did it affect my relationship with myself, but my relationship with others. Every single night, it was the same ritual in my household. Regardless of the state my relationship was in with my husband, I would sit at the bottom of the stairs and I would wait. And he would come to me, lift me up, and carry me up our stairs and lay me down in bed. Every day it was a fight for me to decide if it was going to be the day that I fought against the pain of fibromyalgia or even the struggle to take another breath. I vividly remember the day that my husband took my hands with his eyes clouded with fear and tears and said, "I'm afraid I'm going to become a widow to our 2 kids and I'm going to lose you." That was the day that I knew that things needed to change. I had to do something different. So naturally, I signed up for Bluff Mutter. And for those of you who don't know, a Bluff Mutter is a 5-mile obstacle course. Now, I was thinking it was going to be like a spa treatment, a little mud on me, a little bit of sun. In fact, it actually makes boot camp look like a walk in the park. Let's imagine diving into freezing cold dumpsters or trekking through the mud. I left little pieces of myself all over the course that day. I struggled hard, but I crossed the finish line, holding on to my husband for dear life, crying, and I said, "I am never going to do this again." I remember in those early stages of trying to find a better version of myself, constantly shutting down, whether it was from the pain of fibromyalgia or feeling like I was never getting anywhere. In the early stages of me trying to seek out a better version of myself, I would be running as hard as I could with my husband next to me, in his work boots and in his jeans, briskly walking next to me. I took the brave step of seeking therapy and confronting all of the trauma that I'd experienced that had been a silent companion for far too long. And through that transformative journey, I discovered the healing power of whole food eating, continuing to move my body, and the grounding practices of mindfulness. Now, I share my story today not to say, "Look at me," but look at you. Look at what you are able to accomplish in your life, what's waiting for you. Despite what you have gone through, despite the health struggles that you may be facing today, or the trauma that you've experienced in your life before, there is something so much more out there for you because you are worthy. You are more and you are beautiful. So today I stand before you not as a survivor, but as a thriver. I am a woman who is passionate and who is strong and who knows my worth. And it's just one step at a time, and one moment at a time, and one day at a time. I took myself from emergency rooms to finish lines, and you are able to do the same thing, one step at a time, so that you too can cross your finish line.